Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic souls of YouTube. My name is Dan. So this is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you have found your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool, that's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there, and I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. Here at That Good Tarot, we do readings based around your highest good, focusing on your growth. So if love comes through, if situationships come through, I'm not going to stop those things from coming through. However, that's not the intention of what we're doing here. We are focusing on you, your growth, and messages that you need to hear at this time from your higher self, from source, from the universe, from your ancestors, and anyone who might be looking over you. If you resonate with this reading, it would mean so much to me if you subscribe to the channel, liked and commented. That really helps me dedicate more time to this channel and helps this channel grow. So let's get into it. Universe, please, inside information for the beautiful Good collective that have made their way to this reading on this day. Okay, I see some people speaking through microphones. I also see like blowing kisses. Some of you might be performers. That's a bit cute. You're on stage blowing kisses. Okay. I do hear like a voice through a microphone, like through speakers. And like some heavy bass music. We'll see. That might be an environment for you. That might just be a specific message for one person here. Let's get into the cards. We have the Four of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Hanged One. Okay. It feels as though there is some deep change going on in your physiology that is coming from you are unblocking. Now, whether or not you are aware of this, but you are unblocking energy that has been sitting stagnant in your body. I feel like for a lot of you, maybe this process has just started. Maybe you're not super aware or seeing the effect of how this is like letting go in your body. But there is some really interesting energy shifts going on within your body that is and is going to be manifesting in a physiological way. Yeah, there's an inner healing going on that's, the body keeps the score, and you're starting to unblock the things that will start to let it go. It's coming from some deep meditation. I think that for some of you, it might be therapy that has been helping as well. A lot of inner healing. Let's break down these three cards. Four of Swords. Universe, please, insight information into this Four of Swords energy. What does this beautiful collective need to know about this Four of Swords energy? It might be, I feel for some of you, it's nightly meditations. There might be a process that you're having as you're about to fall asleep. Nine of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, I do... Okay, sorry, I'm getting quite a lot of messages here. Okay, so the first thing that comes up is if there is something that is maybe a nightly routine. I feel like for some of you, I want to say prayer, but I don't think like that is going to apply in all cases. And I don't even think that term specifically applies to like exactly what I'm trying to say. It does feel like a spoken or thought intention before you go to sleep at night that you are trying to imprint or to affirm to your subconscious before you're going into your dream state. That might be something that is helping your healing. Now, if that's not something you're currently doing, it might be something to think about, is to say that. Now, it could be to the universe, it could be to your ancestors, it could be to your higher self, your present self, your inner child. That's what I mean by prayer. I don't mean it in the traditional terms where you're talking about like God, and it totally could be that if that is your thing as well, but it really just refers to the acknowledgement and affirmation and intention of affirming something to yourself, whether that is I am enough, I am safe, everything is okay, or I ask for your help at this time, I ask for your healing at this time, I ask for your assistance at this time, whatever the case may be. I really feel like that is starting to be a helpful ritual for you, and if not, maybe something that you can think about. So that is one thing coming up with the Hierophant there. What is also coming up is that there is, you are starting to realize that in situations where people have made you feel like you've been giving everything, that you should be grateful for everything that you've been given, and you have been, you know, forced to be okay with the standard of how people are treating you, you are now recognizing that that wasn't okay. You shouldn't have been guilted into appreciating the bare minimum. You definitely shouldn't have been manipulated into thinking that situations that weren't okay were okay. And that's what I feel like is happening. And that is what I feel like is relating to where energy is kind of shifting and unblocking. Is that things that were normalized to you as fine and okay and good and in your best interest, you are now reckoning that idea and being like, you know what, that was wrong. That was wrong. That wasn't in my best interest. That was in their best interest. That wasn't enough. That wasn't at the high standard that I expected and now expect for myself. Because there is a part of you that's still hanging on to this shame and guilt that was impressed upon you for not being more appreciative of the things that you now realize are not good enough for you. The energy that's still sitting in you is just, you can logic the fact that it wasn't good enough for you, that it was manipulative, that it was bad treatment. But your body doesn't know that. Your body just remembers the emotion. Your body just remembers the guilt and the shame. Your body, sorry, feeling it all through my body. Your body remembers the guilt and the shame. I really recommend that if you are implementing this ritual, that you are addressing these things, that you don't have to feel guilt. You don't have to feel shame. I don't have to feel guilt. I don't have to feel shame. Whatever it is that you are letting drift into your subconscious as you sleep so that your body can start to restore and heal and internalize that message, speak to your body and say, you don't have to feel guilt. You don't have to feel shame. Whew. Jesus. The things I end up saying in these readings, y'all got some people up there that love you, because I don't know where that would have come out of me. And I am so grateful to be receiving of these messages. They really are beautiful. The people that are looking over you pass so much wisdom through me to you, and I'm just so your people are, they're good. They're good. They're just gonna say it, eh? Universe, please, inside information into this 5 of Wands energy. What does this beautiful Good collective need to know about this? What can they do to help ease them through this energy? Thank you. 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the World. We were talking about unblocking, and it is a little bit of a confrontation, an inner confrontation. It's a little bit combative within your body because there's 2 pieces of opposing information like battling it out, but you have the upper hand now. You are actually, you get to be in control. You have seized control of the narrative. Your opinion of yourself doesn't exist with other people anymore. And there is so much, like, okay, there is so much happening that is, it's going to happen internally. It's going to happen physically. It's going to happen externally. But it's the thing that I see is like it's going to happen exponentially as well, as in like it's going to start by happening kind of small and you'll see it, but like it's just going to like shoot up. Like these good things are going to birth more good things, are going to birth more good things, going to birth more good things. Like this shift is happening so quickly. Everything is coming to you. This is... Okay, the message coming through is this is the reward. You have been through so much. You are going to be rewarded for all of the pain that you have survived. 11:11. Everything that you have gone through has really been rough. I can feel that. I can feel that guilt and shame weighing on your body. It will alleviate. I even see for a lot of you that you will see such beauty in yourself. You will see yourself as so beautiful. You will acknowledge the beauty that you have always had, and it will be free of the guilt and the shame that has been stopping you from seeing how beautiful you are. And that energy of being free from that heaviness, that toxicity, the things that were put upon you, and they're not your responsibility anymore. Your energy is going to radiate. You are moving through into a peaceful, healed era. Getting into that healing era. I think the biggest thing is, yes, you will see how beautiful you are. I think in particular this starts to get emotional because I feel like for some of you, things like body dysmorphia might be really at play, where you can't see yourself accurately. In which case, you will start to, and you will see yourself as beautiful at every moment, in every size, on every single day, because beauty is not physical. Beauty has nothing to do with that. Beauty is an energy. And when you are free of your guilt and free of your shame, because you have let yourself know that you don't have to carry it anymore. You don't have to carry your guilt. You don't have to carry your shame. You're going to see it. We have the Hanged One. A lot of this is happening in deep meditation, in your subconscious, in your sleep state. Again, I'm really getting a big push to encourage you to have those rituals, affirming to yourself. You don't need to feel guilt. You don't need to feel shame. You don't need to feel guilt. You don't need to feel shame. There is nothing shameful here. There is nothing for which you need to feel guilty about. These things that you feel guilty about are not your responsibility. They were never your responsibility. Okay, thank you. The Nine of Swords, the King of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. It is going to take time. It is going to take some time for this message to sink into your psychology and physiology, into your subconscious. So don't think that after a week of affirming these messages to yourself that it is just going to get better. it has taken 20, 30, maybe 40 years for all of this guilt and shame to accumulate. So don't think a week of ritualized prayer to yourself, to your inner self, to your inner child, to your higher self, to your ancestors for assistance, that's going to suddenly change it. You are like reversing the programming. It's going to bring up some stuff. And again, it is energy that needs to be released. It's not always going to be pretty. There may be memories coming up that you forgot about that are small, large, insignificant, or significant that are going to come up. It is going to be a highly emotional time. Be really emotionally nurturing of yourself at this time. Be patient, knowing that this process is necessary. That you are having to give yourself new programming so that your body can heal. But from this, you are going to grow. You're going to grow so much. Like, this is going to change the way you see yourself. Be patient. Just like any plant grows, it needs to be watered, it needs to be given sunlight, and it needs to be given these things constantly, and it can't be rushed to grow. The growth is going to be so small. You're seeing yourself every single day like a plant. You see yourself every day. You don't see the minute changes that happen hour to hour, minute to minute, day to day, even week to week. But if you were to take a photo of a plant and take a photo of a plant a month after, you would see the difference. You would see it. But you can't see it because you see yourself every day. So don't feel like you're going to see this change just like flick like a switch. It's not going to work like that. But enough consistency and enough time of letting yourself reprogram how you think of yourself and letting go of guilt and shame. In a year's time, in 2 years' time, you will be unrecognizable to yourself in your confidence, in the way that you appreciate yourself, the way that you speak about yourself, the way that you hold yourself, the standards that you set and maintain for how people treat you and how you treat yourself. Unrecognizable. Unrecognizable, and encourages other people to treat themselves with so much more goodness because they want to follow in your lead. Let's get into these oracle cards. I appreciate that there have been so many readings that are not about other people's opinions of you. That's great. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been wanting to get these beautiful wisdom messages that I get the absolute honor and blessing of being able to translate over to you. I get crazy some of the things I say sometimes. Universe, please, last words of wisdom, comfort for this beautiful Good collective. Okay, thank you very much. We have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. It's so interesting because this imagery has been playing on my mind recently of trusting that someone is going to catch you if you were to jump. Do it. All I hear is do it. Take a chance on yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust that you will be caught. And protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Okay. This was a message that came up mid-week for me as well. It didn't come up in a reading, but it did come up, and now it is coming up again. If at any point when you are going through your healing journey and you are focusing on someone who has had a negative effect on you, what you are being called to do is, oh my God, Bailey, I'm filming. Okay. Thank you. What you are being called to do is to focus in on the version of yourself that was affected at that time. So if there was a person in particular that your mind is fixating on that caused you a lot of pain, the reason why you're fixating on that is because the version of you that was in that situation needs support. So in that instance, turn your attention towards that version of yourself and give them the love that they need. Your mind isn't fixating on that person. Like, your mind is fixating on that version of yourself, but you're seeing that version of yourself through their perspective. Turn your perspective towards them and give them the love that they need. And that fixation will disappear. Thank you so much for joining me on this reading, and I'll see you in the next one.